Patrick Oaks here. If you're watching this video, what that tells me is you're actively considering the option of moving from Canada to the United States. Maybe it's Texas, but I can specifically speak about Texas. There's a couple of pros and cons that I'll be talking about in this video. And listen, by all means, feel free to call me. I'm gonna put my number on the screen. I'm just a phone call away anyways. But I'm hoping that this video gives you an idea of what you need to consider before you move out to Texas, specifically the state of Texas. Now let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Patrick Oaks, and today we're diving into a very hot topic, literally. We're talking about the pros and cons of moving from Canada to Texas. If you're considering making the move or just curious about the differences, stick around because I'll break it all down for you. Number one, no state income tax. One of the biggest perks of living in Texas is that there's no state income tax. In Canada, you're used to seeing a big chunk of your paycheck taken by the provincial and federal taxes. In Texas, you get to keep more of what you earn, and it's beautiful. But remember, there's still property and sales tax. Now, it kind of works like this. In Texas, people prefer to rent because that way you still avoid paying the state income tax. As soon as you buy a property, you pay a significant chunk for property taxes. So put it this way, it kind of adds up if you buy real estate, you buy a property, buy a home. The property taxes here are pretty significant compared to Canada. So as much as in Canada, you're paying both state or provincial and federal taxes, it's kind of different here. If you don't own real estate, you don't own a home, you're taking way more back home. But as soon as you buy the property, they get you on the property taxes. So keep that in mind. Number two, lower cost of living. Housing in Texas is much more affordable than in major Canadian cities like Toronto or Vancouver. Whether you're looking to rent or to buy, you get way more space for your money in cities like Houston, Dallas, or Austin. Number three, the warm weather year round. That's why I moved. If you're tired of shoveling snow 6 months a year, Texas has got you covered. With mild winters and hot summers, you'll rarely see temperatures drop below freezing. No more winter tires or heavy jackets. It's just a difference that you're gonna feel. Number four, there's a business-friendly environment here in Texas, known for its business-friendly policies, making it an attractive destination for entrepreneurs and professionals. If you're looking to start a business, in Texas, Texas has fewer regulations, lower taxes, and more opportunities, compared to Canada, especially the major cities in Canada like Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto. I bet you were waiting for this one. Number five, more job opportunities in various industries. Texas has a booming job market, especially in tech, oil and gas, healthcare, and finance. With cities like Austin becoming tech hubs, many professionals from Canada are making a move to take advantage of the economic growth. Like I said, I lived in Austin for a bit, and truth be told, tech there is big. I remember hearing about Tesla moving out, Amazon moving out, and I've seen this things myself. So if you're in the tech industry, oil and gas, Texas is for you. Number six, larger homes and more square footage. Everything is bigger in Texas, as they say, including the houses. In Canada, high real estate prices mean smaller homes and condos. But in Texas, you can afford a larger house with a massive backyard, which is great for families, especially families with young kids. You get a lot more square footage, you get space in the yard for the kids to play, and even the pets, if you're a pet lover. Number seven, Southern hospitality and friendly culture. Texans are known for their warm and welcoming attitude. If you're coming from Canada, where people are already polite, you fit right in. Now let's talk about the cons of moving to Texas from Canada. Extreme heat and hurricanes. While escaping the cold is great, Texas summers can be brutal, with temperatures often exceeding 100 degrees, 38 degrees Celsius. Plus, if you live in a coastal areas like Houston, you need to be prepared for hurricanes and flooding. And also the insects. Whew, that's another thing to watch out for. I remember driving down I-35 in Austin one day, and the whole swarm of flies just came on my windscreen. All I could hear was like going against them, and they were just bursting on the windscreen. I had to drive straight to a car wash. So yeah, some of the things to think about, even though they're not deal breakers, I'll still choose the warmth. Number two, higher property taxes. While there's no state income tax, Texas makes up for it with higher property taxes. Homeowners might find themselves paying more in taxes than they ever did in Canada. So you pay no state income tax in Texas, but as soon as you buy a property, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Property taxes are here, kind of on the high side. I've seen between 1.75 to as much as 3.3% of the purchase price or the value of the property, whatever value the city appraises the value for. So yes, that becomes, something to take into consideration. Number three, healthcare is expensive in Canada. You're used to free healthcare, but in Texas, you need private insurance, which can be quite costly. If you don't have employer-sponsored healthcare, medical bills can add up really quickly. I mean, I understand in Canada, we had to spend a lot of time waiting to see a doctor. In the US, especially in Texas, I guess you get what you pay for. You're going to pay heavily for it, but you're going to get it. And you'll find a better healthcare system in the sense that the doctors take you more seriously, and you can tell that they're kind of more experienced and they know their stuff. And just because you're paying from pocket, they take you more seriously. I can tell you that for a fact, personal experience. Number four, public transportation is limited. Unlike Canada's major cities where reliable public transit, Texas cities are very car dependent. If you don't drive, getting around can be a challenge. Number five, the gun culture and different laws. Texas has very relaxed gun laws compared to Canada. For some, this is a pro, but for others, like myself, it may take some getting used to. Number six, different political and social climate. Texas has a different political and social atmosphere compared to most of Canada. If you're used to progressive policies, you might experience a culture shock. Number seven, as I said before, insects and wildfire. Canada has bees, but Texas has snakes, scorpions, and massive mosquitoes. If you're moving from colder climate, you'll need to adjust to new wildlife. In conclusion, the pros and cons of moving from Canada to Texas. Texas offers great financial benefits, warm weather, and big opportunities, but it also comes with high temperatures, expensive healthcare, and cultural differences. If you're considering making, this move, do your research and decide what's best for your lifestyle and, of course, your career. Now, as a licensed local real estate agent in the state of Texas, I'll be more than happy to help give you a soft landing. If you're looking to rent or if you're looking to buy a property just as you're moving in, whatever your financial situation is, I'm more than happy to help. I have a team in Dallas. I have a team in Austin. I am mostly resident in Houston, and I'll be more than happy to help you, hold your hand, show you around. If you want to come out and visit a couple of times before even making a decision, feel free to reach out. I'm going to put my number on the screen again. Listen, I've always been happy to help. I'm more than happy to help. I'm only a phone call away. Have you ever thought about moving from Canada to Texas? What's your biggest concern? Or what cities, you like the most? Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comment section below. What cities are you considering and why? Did I touch on some points that could help you make a decision? Just let me know if you have questions. Comment section below. Listen, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more content like this. I'll see you in the next video.